Yo, welcome back to another episode of Great Conversations and Guests, man. It's your boy Turbo. Yo, welcome back to another episode of Great Conversations and Guests, man. It's your boy Turbo. I'm back with another one, man. You already know we got some good things to talk about, Joe. So I've already saying it, but the Memphis Grizzlies went and fired Taylor Jenkins. We're gonna see what kind of effect that have on the Memphis Grizzlies pushing forward, even though the playoffs is close. The Mavs 4-0 since Anthony Davis returned, but should he really return, or should he just should have stayed on the shelf and wait till next year? Kobe White and Josh Giddey been hooping for the Bulls over the last couple of games. Is this a good sign for the future to come? We're gonna get into it. Also LaMelo Ball, some Shai Gil talk we're gonna get into, and also the Cavs too. And on the NFL tip, we're gonna talk about the number one draft pick and who we think should go number one between Shador Sanders and Cam Ward, or should it be Travis Hunter? And another one, we're gonna talk about Diggs contracts with the Patriots, John Harbaugh getting an extension with the Ravens, and also our big topic that I want to get into is Asante Samuel versus the Deion Sanders talk that everybody was talking about. Uh, that's all the things we're gonna get into today. So you already know, like, comment, and subscribe on the video, and we're gonna dive right into it. You feel me? So first thing first, I wanna say get well to Juju Watkins, Joe. She to her ACL during the college playoffs while USC was making a pretty historic run. Well, she was kind of on a historic run herself. You feel me? Putting up crazy points. I think she had just broke Caitlin Clark most points in a season record, and then she was going for a Hall of Fame on the as far as the career points. It's sad to see her go down like that in the especially in the playoffs when she was really like the anchor for her team. You feel me? But so they got some players that's gonna step up, and hopefully they can still do their thing. But to see her go down is kind of huge for women's basketball, just because we see like the type of game she got already young, and like what she was gonna be in. People was already questioning like, was she gonna go to the WNBA after this season, or was she gonna come back to USC for another season? But with this happening, I think she definitely gonna have to come back to SC, and everybody gonna want to see like, is she gonna be the same, or is she gonna lose some explosiveness? Cause man, I ain't gonna lie, like her Juju game was real nice. From like she was almost like a three-level scorer. She could shoot the three, she could shoot the mid range. You feel me? She could take it to the cup. You feel me? She had a post game. She'll be a motherfucking man. Hey, she'll be a real threat. So, but to see her go down, and she was like one of the, like, don't get me wrong, it's been women in the WNBA that's similar to her, but I just feel like that new generation of style. As far as the young girl, she was like kind of leading that wave, and to see her go down in such a big area, I mean, in such a at a big moment where they needed her is crazy. But it's part of the game. You feel me? Injuries gonna happen. It's all about how you bounce back. You feel me? Her mentality. I feel like her mentality definitely got to kick in on being mentally strong and rehabbing and stuff like that, because it's gonna definitely get hard up on her. But for sure, we wishing you a speedy recovery, Juju Watkins, Joe, because you was just going crazy out there. I ain't gonna lie. You were one of the reasons why we be watching the WNBA right now. So I mean, college basketball right now. It's a couple other girls, but me personally, Juju Watkins and Young Paige. You feel me? So, and she also been going crazy too. But yeah, man, hope you recover well. But the first thing that I want to get into is the Taylor Jenkins firing. It was kind of, everybody was looking like it was kind of out of nowhere. They said Memphis called him right in the office, and then they just fired him like right on the spot. They did it face to face, so won't nobody be able to be like, yeah, he was out doing something, because the NBA been having some crazy stuff. Motherfuckers get traded, they be sleep. You feel me? Motherfuckers be getting traded, they be on live, so it be some crazy things happening. But for me personally, I don't think it was no surprise, because I already seen it coming. Because I already seen, like, even though he has been a good coach for the Memphis Grizzlies, as far as like building that team up and developing the young players, as far as even with John Morant, Desmond Baines, you feel me? You can tell that he developing them players real good, but I don't think he was the coach that was going to actually get them to that next level that they need to be in, which that is a championship team. You feel me? They got the core, but I feel like you need a good head coach. When you got a good team, you need a great head coach to come in and put it up and help them put it all together to win it all. You feel me? You seen to happen with Steve Kerr and with the Warriors. You feel me? They had Mike Brown. Mike Brown was a good coach. I ain't saying he wasn't. You feel me? But Steve Kerr came up in there with his championship mentality mindset. You feel me? And he knew how to work Stephen Curry basically. You feel me? And they was able to come up and win the game. Same thing with Mike. You feel me? Before Mike got Phil, shit, he had a lot of losing seasons. He ended up getting with Phil. He ended up getting rings with Kobe Bryant. Shit, he ended up playing with Phil Jackson. Shit, he ended up getting rings. You feel me? So sometimes it be the coach, sometimes it be the scheme, and sometimes it just be the players. But I feel like as far as this Memphis team, they need a real good coach just because that team so young. You feel me? They need a real good coach that's gonna really like make them really lock in and be great for real. Like I don't really think he really had the locker room like how we think he had the locker room. I think the players really had the locker room more than him. And then especially too like after the All-Star break, I really didn't like how the offense or the defense looked. They really ain't been looking good since the All-Star break, and they was just going on win streaks before then. So like I feel like after that All-Star break, they started to see probably the same thing most other people were seeing it too. So it's like, and then there was some reports that he ended up changing the offensive scheme, and you could probably see that because the first couple of games right off the well, since Ja Morant was hurt or sidelined, they was getting really torched out there. You feel me? They've been giving up a lot of points. You feel me? They've been putting up some points too, but they be giving up a lot of points now. So it's like you could definitely see the change in the style of play. You feel me? Even on the offense and the defensive side, even with the rotation, with sending certain players back to the G League and bringing other players up. So you feel me? I feel like it was a lot going on. I just feel like personally, he wasn't gonna be that head coach to really get them over that hump like he's supposed to, though. You feel me? But shit, we gonna see. They got their assistant coach right now filling in for them. They just had a game against the Lakers. Well, they showed some good resilience in that second half going into that fourth quarter. They end up getting the game back close and tying that game up. And then, late in the fourth quarter, they let the Lakers pull away from them. You feel me? Which was unfortunate, but they definitely got to get it together. That was Ja Morant first game back, and to be honest, they really got to go ahead and get it in cahoots because you don't want to start losing chemistry or starting getting frustrated right before the playoffs. You feel me? And it's still a tight race in the Western Conference right now. The season ain't over with yet. Still like what 7, I think like 7 games, 7, 8 games left. So shit, it's still a tight race between the motherfucking fifth, I think the fourth seed all the way down to the motherfucking eighth seed or the seventh seed. So you can if you keep lose 2, 3 more games, shit, you could be in the motherfucking eighth seed spot and then be playing for trying to fight to get into the playoffs. You're in a nice spot right now in fourth place. You feel me? 2 games above the Warriors. So we'll be good right now, but they definitely need to get it back on track though. Another thing we're gonna get it to too, Anthony Davis too. Since he came back, because they was talking about the Mavs was gonna probably have to forfeit games because they had so many players that was hurt and they ain't had no money. They ain't had no more money to be bringing no players in. But Anthony Davis said came back early from injury, and since he been playing in the last 4 games, they 4-0 right now. You feel me? But I was just talking with my boy TJ. I was asking him, do he think Anthony Davis should have came back? It with them being ninth in the standing and having to play in a playing game, and they gonna have to play in another game to even get that FC. Should he would have came back, or to just should have stayed on the sideline and waited till Kyrie Irving come back? Me personally, I think that shit he probably should have. I don't know. I feel like if they feel like people starting to get back healthy, as far as like Anthony Davis getting back healthy, Daniel Gafford getting back healthy, Derek Lively getting back healthy, uh, if they think they can make a push, because you still got Klay Thompson, championship veteran, you got Anthony Davis, who a championship, he's a veteran. You feel me? You got a nice little decent team over there, but I feel like it'll be too much. It'll be too much, and you would probably be risking hurting Anthony Davis. You feel me? I feel like it was good for him to come back and show that what he can still do. Well, we already know what Anthony Davis is gonna be able to do anyways, but probably just to show that get that couple of games in with him and Klay Thompson coming back off injury now. You feel me? So probably just to get them couple games in, because even if they do make the playoffs, being that ninth seed, you feel me? It's like it's gonna be a long run. You feel me? That'll be a long run for them, and I don't think they got enough. They ain't got enough firepower for that to come from the ninth seed and try to make a run in the playoffs, man. Ain't nobody really did nothing like that since Jimmy Butler with the Heat, and that was only in the East. You know how the East is. Anybody can liably come out the East any given day. So I feel like they should have just probably just. I feel like it's cool they playing them just to show he probably kind of healthy or whatever, but go sit him back down, get ready for next year. Well, I don't know because I don't even think Kyrie Irving will be if he be ready to play next year. Because if he ain't ready by next year, then it's like, man, Dallas really kind of fucked up. I ain't gonna lie, it's really kind of fucked up. It's really like a coin toss right now. So it's like I don't know. Y'all probably know better than me though. You feel me? So it's like let me know though. Y'all leave a comment and let me know. Uh, Yeah, that's what I just said. You feel me? My boy Hawk say without no Kyrie is over with for him. So that's what I think too. And being a ninth seed, even if you was a ninth in the standing and you had Kyrie, then I'd be like, yeah, you gonna make a run. Kyrie, Clay, Anthony Davis, it makes more sense. But without all three of them, then I feel like nah, I'll just gonna sit it down because Kyrie really he really that man for that team once they traded Luka Doncic. You feel me? But y'all already know. Let me know what y'all think about it, and we gonna get into it. You feel me? And another thing I want to talk about too, cause I ain't no Bulls fan. You feel me? Everybody know I ain't really no Bulls fan. So, but I fuck with my boy Kobe White. Yeah, since they drafted him out of North Carolina, just because I watched him play a couple of games, especially in a tournament. I watched him play in a tournament. He was just really kind of separating himself. So you feel me? To see what he doing now, I feel like he was already ready to do that, but they was just holding him back with the Zach LaVine, and they ain't know what they really wanted to do with him, far as with that, especially when Lonzo Ball got hurt. You feel me? But to see him doing what he doing now, that's what's up. You feel me? And I told people the Alex Caruso trade for Josh Giddey was going to really work out for the Bulls in that favor. I ain't gonna lie, and it's really looking good for them now because over the last couple of games, I think Josh Giddey averaging like 22 and like almost a double a game, and then you got Kobe White, he averaging like 25, 4 and 6 or something like that. You feel me? So that pair, them two right there, and then you got the little rookie who be showing he be showing the little glimpses of some little greatness or some shit like that. You feel me? So I feel like you built that team around Kobe White, Josh Giddey. You feel me? You probably gonna have to move Vooch. Unfortunately, even though he a consistent player, you feel me? I hate to say it, he a really a consistent player. Gonna average a double double. He gonna put up. He gonna give you 10 rebounds. He gonna give you more than 15 points a game, or just about 15 points a game. Real solid. You feel me? His defense probably ain't the best defender, but you feel me? He ain't just gonna be over lazy on defense. But I feel like he had a nice run with y'all. You feel me? Y'all probably ship him out, see what y'all can get for trade. Cause I don't really think it's no real unless it's some real good centers that's gonna be in a draft or something. You feel me? Other than that, I feel like you make a trade. You feel me? And then for a good another solid big man or something, you feel me? Try to go and probably Clint Capella or something if you get in, because it look like the Hawks just be ready to trade players anyway, because I think they trying to build up out the draft too. So you feel me? I'll try to go get another center, somebody that's gonna not just offense, but that's gonna play a little more defense than offense. You feel me? Exactly. You feel me? Just like that. Just need to bring that help around Kobe White and Josh Giddey because you already see Josh Giddey. He really looking like a old fashioned point guard, just in a new style of body. The newer point guards bigger. He like 6'6", 6'7" frame, but he can pass the ball. You feel me? He looking to pass first. He ain't really looking for his shot. You feel me? He can rebound the ball. A solid defender. You feel me? And if he get his chances to make shots, he make his shots. You feel me? So I feel like that's good. And then you got Kobe White, who's a shot creator. He can create his own space. He could do whatever he want to do. You can put him on the island. He can play 1-on-1 basketball. You just build around them. You're gonna probably definitely have to make some trades, cut some ties with some peoples. You feel me? To see what kind of free agency is gonna be out there, and they're gonna have to spend some money, man. Chicago don't like spending money. They're gonna have to spend some money, Joe. You're gonna have to spend some money, especially showing what this team doing right now. And I know they trying to make a push for that play in. They ninth right now in the Eastern Conference. And like I say, in the Eastern Conference, man, the Eastern Conference is a Cinderella story. Anybody liable to come out the Eastern Conference right now. I know the top people right now is looking like the Cavaliers, but Like I said, man, anybody liable to come out. The Bulls been kind of red hot late in the season. It's like over the last couple of seasons, it's been like that though. Like they'll be having an up and down season, and then like soon the season getting ready to close out. Next, thing you know, they get up playing like they best basketball, scratch of basketball over the last couple of games. They've been beating some of the top teams. They just had a crazy ending game against the Lakers. Josh Giddey hit a half court game winner, went crazy up and then they just barely lost to the Mavs last night. You feel me? 119 to 120. So yeah, man, you gotta take this team, this two talent right here with Josh Giddey and Kobe White, build around them, and you do your thing from here on out. You feel me? See what you're gonna do. I don't really want to say it because I ain't gonna lie. I feel like because I was just telling my homie, telling my homie 2C's this like um we need the Memphis Grizzlies need a coach like Billy Donovan. You feel me? I feel like Billy Donovan need to come to Memphis, and Chicago need to probably get them a new coach. You feel me? Even though Billy Donovan is a good coach, but I just feel like his time up with the Chicago Bulls. Unless you feel me, give him at least one more run. But I feel like his time personally up with the Chicago Bulls. You feel me? But yeah, you just need a few more pieces. Another center. Need another center because they know how to get some decent little role players. They know how to get some bench players and shit like that. You feel me? So they know how to do that. But I feel like you get you a nice center, who gonna hold down the middle, block shots, get some rebounds. You feel me? Get them tip dunks, second chance points. You feel me? Get you a power forward. You feel me? Perfectly like a stretch. You feel me? Who can post up, take a jump shot. You feel me? Do some driving, and that's gonna play a little defense too. You feel me? And let everything else just fall in place. You feel me? Let everything else just fall in place how it's gonna fall. You feel me? And they'll be all right. I promise you. I'm telling you, just like that. You feel me? But another team that I'm surprised about because they doing better than the Bulls is the Detroit Pistons, Joe. Did you the Detroit Pistons, my bad. They ain't been in the playoffs since like 2009 shit. And they ain't won no motherfucking playoff series since like 2008. So shout out to the shout out to the Detroit Pistons, Joe, because they definitely doing their thing though. You feel me? And they finna go in the playoffs, but do we all really think like Detroit really can make it? You really think Detroit can make a real run, short? TJ? You think they can make a real run? Depending on who the opponent is first round. You feel me? Because like that team, and the way they play defense and the way they get out on transition, move on a fast break, move the ball with Cade Cunningham, Thompson. You feel me? Even with I ain't gonna lie though. I don't really think they gonna make it really that far because they missing little Jaden Ivey. I feel like they missing Jaden Ivey, and I feel like that's gonna be the piece that they need. You know, he went down early on in the season with a season-ending injury, and I think they was playing Dallas. You feel me? He went down with a serious injury. You feel me? So, but I feel like when Jaden Ivey get back, then that's when that team really gonna elevate like that. You feel me? But they 42-32 right now, sitting fifth right now in the Eastern Conference. That's they'll play the Pacers. That's definitely a team they can put out. You feel me? That's definitely a team they can put out just because the Pacers good. Tyrese Halliburton gonna do his thing. You feel me? And if you let him go off, the Pacers definitely will get some game up on you. They got Siakam over there. He hooping. Miles Turner gonna do what he do. But I just feel like Indiana too soft. Indiana too soft. And Detroit bringing back that bad boys type of style of basketball. You feel me? They really be getting on motherfuckers' ass. So you feel me? If they play the Pacers, that'll be a great first round matchup for them. Kind of easy, not so easy just because you feel me. The Indiana Pacers, they've been in the playoffs a few years. You feel me? So they know what it take to win. You feel me? And a team like Detroit, they young, they ain't been to no playoffs before. A lot of people be thinking that shit don't mean nothing, but that shit be meaning something late when them like around game 3, game 4, 5, and shit like that. And then definitely when they go to game 6 and game 7, if you don't know how to close out games and really take control of the clock, draw fouls and stuff like that, if you don't really know how to do that, it's definitely gonna get tough for that young team down stretch. But I feel like if they go against the Pacers in that first round, that's definitely a good round for them to win, and they'll be moving on. They're ahead of the Bucks right now. That's crazy. You feel me? Even though Dame Lillard did go down with an injury, they said he out for the season right now with blood clots in his calf muscle or something like that. Damn, that shit crazy, bro. So yeah, Detroit. Detroit might got a chance though. You feel me? Because like I said, it's the Eastern Conference too, shorty. You feel me? Detroit really got a chance because, like I said, it's the Eastern Conference. Anybody come out, we done seen Miami come out, the Bucks come out, Celtics come out. I think Celtics be the only team that be like consistently really get to the finals. But when it come down to being the Eastern Conference Finals, we done seen a numerous amount of teams get to the Eastern Conference Finals before. And if a team really that good enough, I feel like in the way the East set up right now, I feel like a lot of teams really built to beat the Boston Celtics. A lot of teams really weren't built to beat the Boston Celtics last year, with Porzingis being big like that down low, and then that they lineup is big as hell. Like the shortest person on their team is like what 6'4" or something like that, 6'5" or something like that. Everybody else 6'7" and up, so it's kind of hard to beat the Boston Celtics. They got all that length, but you go up in there with some dogs up in there, like that's gonna really play defense and get up in their face. It's definitely gonna be hard up on them. You feel me? So y'all let me know what y'all think Detroit gonna do. You feel me? Drop a comment. Let me know what y'all think Detroit gonna do. You feel me? In the playoffs, can they really make a run in the Eastern Conference and upset some people? Go back to the finals. You feel me? Bring another championship to Detroit. Make it litty. Or you feel me? First round exit. You feel me? Y'all let me know. And another thing we're gonna dive into my boy LaMelo, man. He just went down again for the season. You feel me? They said he's gonna go and have some I don't know why they kept. I don't even know why they keep holding it off. But they said he finna get some minor surgery done to his wrist and to his ankles. So this is gonna be like the third season. Ever since his second season, he ain't played more than 60 games in a season. So a lot of people starting to be concerned with that. Like he got the talent to do what it do, but at the same time he be hurt a lot. You feel me? They starting to question his leadership and far as like can he make a team better? Can he lead a team? You feel me? Even though I feel like he really can. We seen what that was 2022 season or the 2023 season. He got his team at least to the play in. They have got them a spot in the play in. You feel me? And they end up losing, and they ain't been since then. But that lineup been changing there since then. They've been going through different coaching since then. LaMelo been in and out of the lineup since then. So it's like it's a lot of things going on with Charlotte. You feel me? But if LaMelo really do be able to play more than 60, 65 games and really become healthy, and they really build a really good team around him, as far as with him, Miles Bridges, like they had some. To be honest, in the beginning of the season, I feel like that starting five they had with Melo, uh, Trey Mann, Brandon Miller, Miles Bridges, Mark Williams. I feel like that was the core that they really needed. They had some nice players off the bench. Nick Smith Jr., Jeffries come off the bench. They got Jeff Green come off the bench. They got a good couple of people that come off the bench and can like get them sprouts while the players while the starting five get their rest and stuff like that. You feel me? They went and got Jurkic from the Suns and stuff like that. Had him come off the bench for Mark Williams, you know. So I feel like long as the team built right around him and he stay healthy, then and get a real good coach. Cause like I said, it's gonna still come down to good coaching. No matter how good your team look or how good your team be, you gonna still need that good coaching. But yeah, LaMelo gonna get that surgery, man. Come back healthy and try to stay healthy, Joe. But his daddy said it. His daddy says because of the Puma shoes he wearing, he should have been wearing the big baller brand shoes. But we'll never know though. You feel me? This NBA shit is tough, Joe. Bro, it's tough out here. And you know, basketball players play games every other day. You feel me? And practicing and shit like that. So you know, it go through a lot. 82 games put a lot of a lot of toll on your body. So hopefully my boy can come back next year. You feel me? And do his thing and hopefully lead his team the right way. But if not, if he come back next year and the team ain't right or it's too much going on with the team, and then it's time for him to get up out of there. I ain't gonna lie. Don't even stick around. I know they gave him that contract and all, but hey man, it's gonna be time to get up out of there. But I feel like that core, if they keep that same starting five that they got, they gonna turn some heads next year for sure. They gonna turn some heads next year for sure. OKC and Shai Gil, Joe. So everybody been talking about Shai Gil. He be shooting a lot of free throws. I think they said he number one in free throws right now in the NBA. But his daddy was telling people though, like everybody mad that he be shooting free throws and shit like that. But it's like his daddy told him like drawing free throws is a part of the game. You know, we seen when James Harden with the Rockets, he was like a master at doing that shit. You feel me? Getting motherfuckers to draw fouls on him when he come through the lane with that, bringing the ball all the way from downhill and bringing it all the way up. It was like a foul every time. So when James Harden was doing it, they was loving it. But now when Shai doing it, they don't like it. You feel me? But it's like, hey man, that's how I go. You feel me? Everybody ain't gonna love you though. You feel me? And when you hooping like that, they gotta find something to hate on. You feel me? They ain't got nothing else to hate on, so they gonna say, oh man, without the free throws, he wouldn't be who he be. You feel me? I'm a big fan of Shai. I ain't gonna lie, he nice. He been nice ever since he got to OKC and man, he been having that team. He be having that team hooping. But like his pop said though, I feel like that's part of the game too. Now if they calling just unnecessary fouls, then that's a whole different thing. But if he know how to get to the paint, get his little push off, you feel me, and draw them fouls like that, hey man, that's part of the game. Like he said, that's a skill. And that's a skill everybody don't have. Everybody be looking for the calls, but you gotta know how to get them calls. And I feel like that's all about his patience and his footwork when he dribbling the ball, even when he attacking the paint, he don't always attack the paint how everybody else attack the paint. You know, he'll stop, give you a 1-2, and how you in the hezzy mode where he can, because you know his mid range so dangerous, he'll get you stuck, and next thing you know he'll be at the rim laying the ball up. You feel me? He got that length, like 6'6", lanky. You feel me? So he get you froze up. He got some handles on him too. He got a nice bag on him too. So you don't never know what he do. So and then he'll shoot the three on you too. So you feel me? I think everybody just need to really stop probably. Just stop hating, you feel me? Just gonna stop hating, man. Shorty ass nice. You feel me? He got his team, the best team in the NBA right now. I would say it was the Cavaliers, but man, the Cavaliers been, I don't know, they've been low key falling off or something, but you feel me? OKC, they've been being steady, you feel me? I remember I was saying when Chet went down, I feel like they weren't gonna be with who they was, and shit, without Chet, Shai Gil still was up there hooping. He kept them afloat, kept them number one. And now Chet Holmgren back. They still number one. They took off on everybody. They got like almost a 20-game lead on the whole Western Conference. You feel me? So it's like they over hooping, and I ain't gonna lie, they probably need to go and get him the MVP. You feel me? This man that had over 60 plus games, scoring 30. You feel me? Leading the league in scoring. You know, number one team in the league. You feel me? And if he get his team to the Western Conference Finals, I feel like he probably should go and win the MVP. You feel me? But we gonna see though. We gonna definitely see about it though. But yeah, stop hating on my boy Shai Gil, Joe. He just the truth, Joe. It's his time right now. He's showing it. You feel me? And speaking on the Cavaliers too, though, I want to, like I was just saying too, like they've been slipping up. Like they went on a 4-game losing streak, losing to teams that they shouldn't lose to and shit like that. Like they need to go on get it together. But I did say that like a lot of teams who was hot, I said after the All-Star break, a lot of teams gonna start slowing down. They're gonna start losing a lot of games. A lot of players' numbers and stuff gonna drop. But like I said, it's a long season, and keeping that high, keeping that player like that motor high, and keep going out there and doing your thing. It'd be tough for some players. Everybody ain't gonna be able to keep doing that day in and day out. You feel me? So it's definitely hard out there. But the Cavaliers, they need to definitely pull it together because, like I say, the playoffs coming. You feel me? You don't want to go into the playoffs with like nothing, no confusions, no motherfucking you don't want no confusions going on. You don't want no people butting heads. You don't want no extra shit going on in that locker room or on the court when the playoffs start. Cause all that shit gonna be a distraction when you out trying to go out there and hoop in a 7-game series. You know, man, you can be going home. So go ahead, do whatever y'all need to do, make the changes y'all need to make, so y'all can go and get in order, Joe, and make a run in this playoffs. Cause I kind of believe in the Cavaliers. I ain't gonna lie, I feel like they can make it to the. I feel like they can make it to the Eastern Conference Finals. I said it early on, and I'm gonna stand on it. I said they gonna go to the Eastern Conference Finals, and shit. If they play the Boston Celtics, I feel like they got a real chance of beating the Boston Celtics and probably going to the finals. You feel me? Now I ain't gonna say they gonna win the finals. You feel me? But them and OKC to me looking like the teams that should be in the finals as far as right now. But we gonna see about the Cavs because they had a hard time putting out. I thought they was good last year too, even though they didn't have They didn't have Mobley and they didn't have Allen going into the playoff series. I knew that was gonna hurt them. Uh, Putting away that Magic's team, it should have been easier than that. They let it drag on, and I feel like that was the reason why they ended up getting put out the playoffs because they was kind of tired. But we gonna see what they gonna do though for sure. You feel me? Y'all leave a comment and let me know what y'all think about as far as NBA talk and anything I should have touched on. You feel me? But let's dive into some NFL talk. Y'all already know that y'all know I be thirsty to talk about some NFL talk. And what I'm gonna start with first is I want to start off with the Asante Samuel versus Deion Sanders conversation. So I had what I had seen to that was I seen Shannon Sharp and Ocho Cinco talking about it, and Shannon Sharp was saying like how Asante Samuel was nice and this, that, and the third. He was comparing their stats. Now he compared their stats damn near similar. I think Deion Sanders had like 54 career interceptions, 2 Super Bowls. You feel me? And like 186 games or some shit like that. Asante Samuel had 51 interceptions, 2 Super Bowls, and 168 games or some shit like that. So, but he was like, but man, you ain't in the same breath as Deion Sanders. But and when he said that, it kind of like blew me away because Asante Samuel, one of my favorite corners. You feel me? Growing up, when I was playing football, he was one of the persons I kind of studied the most, just because I feel like, kind of built wise, he probably was a little bit. He was probably a little taller than me, but kind of built wise, uh, I feel like I showed similar body styles. You feel me? So I kind of studied him a lot when I was playing football and shit. But for him to say, for after you to read them numbers, how you read them, and then to turn around and say, "Yeah, man, you was nice, but you ain't nothing close to Deion Sanders." Is crazy, and his numbers then are better than his. You feel me? Like especially like he got the most touchdowns by a corner in playoffs history. You feel me? Like that's a record that still stands today. That he left like that was like in what 08, 09 or some shit like that when he made that record. You feel me? 4 defensive touchdowns by a corner. You feel me? He up there with the most career touchdowns in the regular season as a DB, interceptions. Like Asante Samuel name and a lot of shit. You feel me? And they used to call him Mr. Clutch because like you need somebody to go out there and make a big play for you. You need the ball. Sante Samuel definitely gonna find that ball. He gonna get an interception, and you better hope he don't take it back for a touchdown. So you feel me? For them to be talking about Asante Samuel ain't good, or he ain't the same as Deion Sanders, or on the same level as Deion Sanders is crazy. But then they'll turn around and be like, "Oh yeah, Darrell Reeves is he probably was the next thing closest to Deion Sanders." And you look at his numbers ain't even better than Asante Samuel. You feel me? And then you look at Deion Sanders, you feel me? I ain't taking nothing away from him. He is great. You feel me? He is one of the greats. But you look at him, like he ain't never had more than six interceptions in his whole career. You feel me? And like shit, he ain't win nothing when he was in motherfucking Atlanta. He ain't take that. He ain't take the Atlanta to no Super Bowl. You feel me? He did take them to a couple of playoff games, but you want to have that defense on your back like that and took him to no Super Bowl. You feel me? He had to go to San Francisco. He had to go to Dallas. You feel me? Even though them teams wanted him, he had to go over there. You feel me? Shit, teams was calling Asante Samuel. Like, man, we need you to come over here. Won 2 Super Bowls with Tom Brady, really saved Tom Brady in a lot of playoffs games. You feel me? Against Peyton Manning. You feel me? That a lot of people don't. I feel like a lot of people don't talk about Asante Samuel as much for real, is because I feel like he had that bad image. You feel me? He had that bad player image, like how they kind of do Terrell Owens. You feel me? He was a bad team guy. He was getting into it with coaches, getting into it with the commissioner. You feel me? The stuff off the field. So when stuff like that go on, you feel me? They try to throw all that over. They forget the fact that he a 2-time Super Bowl champion. You feel me? He breaking records. You feel me? He got great numbers. And you feel me? One of the best corners to do this shit. You feel me? He in my top 5. You feel me? If you ask me. But for them to say that, well, for Shannon Sharp to say that, it's crazy after you just read their stats. And he done led the league in interceptions before. You feel me? Went to a Philadelphia Eagles team, helped that team get to a Super Bowl. You feel me? So it's like, man, I ain't gonna lie, Asante Samuel. A lot of people need to be talking about Asante Samuel, and they need to be showing the young corners like his highlight tapes and shit like that, and show them like who he is, and remind people about Asante Samuel. Because I think a lot of people forget because you feel me. We done had people like Darrell Reeves, Richard Sherman come through. You know, we got people like Jalen Ramsey now, Jay Alexander. The list goes on for corners, and it's only getting better. So definitely, Asante Samuel definitely in my top five. He definitely needs to be talked about more. You feel me? And so you know the combine behind us and shit. And the draft coming up soon, next month, April. You know, everybody want to know who going number one. You know, everybody want to know about who going number one. Is it Cam Ward, Shedeur Sanders, or is it gonna be Travis Hunter? Now, with Travis Hunter, as far as him, I don't really think they gonna really let him play both sides of the well. I don't know, but I don't think he really should go to the Patriots just because that receiving room is kind of stacked right now. So I don't think they definitely gonna let him play no receiver if he go to the Patriots. And I don't know how it's gonna make him feel. You feel me? Telling him, nah, Will, you ain't gonna play both sides. You only gonna play DB. Even though they do got a nice another corner over there with Gonzalez. You feel me? He a nice corner, so you will have two nice corners, and that's in the league right now. Since it's all passing, that's somebody you'll want. You feel me? Gonzalez, who a hard nosed corner, he good and press, and he ain't scared to get in there and get hits and make tackles. Travis Hunter, he ain't scared either to go out there and hit somebody either. But I feel like he better in coverage, man coverage, and he play better in zone coverage too. So I feel like I don't know. You feel me? If y'all ain't gonna really know how to use him, or ain't gonna use him both ways, or use him how you want to be used, or whatever, I feel like don't even bother drafting him. You feel me? And I definitely know they ain't gonna draft no quarterback because they got Drake May. They let him start them last couple of games in the season. He showed some promise. You feel me? He had a couple of games where he came back, had a game winning drive. You feel me? So I feel like they're gonna stick it out with him next year, probably the next 2-3 years. See how his development go. You feel me going on? But if Travis Hunter don't go to them that first pick, I don't see nobody else going to them. But I feel like they're gonna pick Travis Hunter. But I don't feel like he ain't gonna be able to play both sides of the ball like he want to. He gonna probably play DB. He gonna probably play DB for the Patriots. You feel me? And if that defense right, hey, it probably be what's best for him because they did just sign Stephon Diggs to a 3-year deal worth like $60 million. It's crazy. I don't know why they just gave that man that much money. That he getting up there in age. I think he's gonna be like 34, 35. He just coming off an ACL injury. They supposed to give his ass the same. They supposed to give him like the same deal Baltimore gave Odell Beckham. You feel me? I'll give you like 1 year for like 4-5 million. You feel me? Just because he coming off the ACL injury. I fuck with Stephon Diggs. He a good wide receiver. You feel me? He do his thing. You feel me? But being that up in age and coming off an ACL injury, you feel me? I don't think it's gonna be a real good look. You feel me? I don't think it's gonna really turn out how they think it's gonna turn out. You feel me? Hopefully they just keeping him there so he can be kind of like a mentor for the younger wide receivers. You feel me? Teach them how to be better pros or teach them how to be better, help them work on their craft at being receivers. You feel me? Because Stephon Diggs is one of the best route runners in the game. Got some of the best hands in the game and everything. So it's like he gonna probably fall back to that type of role in his career now. But to be paying him $60 million, it's crazy. I ain't gonna lie, that's crazy. But hey, the Patriots say they got it, so it is what it is. But another thing we gonna dive into everybody want to know about who gonna go first between the quarterbacks. You feel me? Is it gonna be Cam Ward, Shedeur Sanders, Jackson's Dart? And some people talking about Jalen Milroe from Alabama. Me personally, I think he did throw at the combine. They say he ran a 4.2. He ran like a 4.2 or 4.3, fastest quarterback. Him and Mike Vick. I think Mike Vick ran like a 4.2 or something like that too. So it's like but I don't really think he gonna get his chance to really. He still got a lot of more developing to do compared to Cam Ward and Shedeur Sanders. I feel like he still got a lot. He got a lot more growing to do. So if he do get drafted as quarterback, he definitely gonna sit for a while. So I don't think he not going before near one of them. But me personally, man, Joe, because Shedeur Sanders, my boy, I've been watching him there since he was in high school. You feel me? Watching his growth, seeing how good he been coming the game and shit like that. You feel me? And then Cam Ward, I just only seen Cam Ward from this season, and from this season, from what I've been seeing, is just greatness. I ain't gonna lie. He got a great arm. He got patience in the pocket. You feel me? He ain't timid in the pocket. He don't be acting like he's scared. And I think that's the type of quarterback you definitely gonna need in today's game. Somebody who gonna be patient and don't fold under pressure. You feel me? Don't fold under pressure and stay poised. You feel me? You gonna need them type of quarterbacks. You feel me? And I think both of them that. So that's why it's kind of hard to say which one gonna go first because you really compare both of their game. Both of their games really the same. Ken Ward, he can run better than Shador Sanders, but he ain't really looking to run like that. You feel me? He really looking to show off his arm talent. He got a nice arm. You feel me? He can make some good throws. You feel me? But I feel like Shador Sanders got a little more accuracy more than him. You feel me? I feel like his arm a little better than Shador Sanders, but I feel like Shador Sanders got his accuracy a little bit more better than Cam Ward. But who I think gonna go off the board first, man? I think I think it's gonna be Shador Sanders though. Even though I know he getting a lot of hate for what he said at the press conference, but that shit ain't nothing though. They really hate on his daddy though. That hate really comes stem from his daddy. They can't hate on his daddy, so they gonna hate on him. You feel me? But I really feel like Shador Sanders gonna come off the board before Cam Ward. You feel me? Just because of those reasons. And even though he didn't win at the Division One level, don't forget he did win when they was at Jackson State. They won a conference championship, and I think they won I think they won the Division Two the championship too, if I'm not mistaken, because they went undefeated that second season, and then you see what he came and did to this Colorado team, turned that team all the way around. That team won one game the year before they got there, won four, and then the next year they won nine. You feel me? So you feel me? He showed he gonna turn the team around. Same thing with Jackson State. That team was nothing. You feel me? In the 2 years he was there, turned them around. You feel me? So you feel me? You see the type of impact he got on the culture. You see the type of impact he got on fans. You see the type of impact he got with his team. You feel me? And that's the type of player you want in your locker room because that's the type of player that's used to winning and that's gonna bring that winning culture. That's gonna bring that winning energy. You feel me? You know he's gonna put the work in. You know he's gonna work hard and everything. So you feel me? That's the type of quarterback you need. I ain't saying that he gonna outwork Cam Ward because you feel me. Like I said, I only seen Cam Ward this season, but I did go back and watch his journey. Cam Ward, a hard working for sure too. From where he came, you feel me? He wasn't heavily recruited or nothing like that. You feel me? So see him to work his way all the way to the U for one season and put on a great season like that. Like I was saying, he put the U back on the map with the season he just had. You feel me? With Miami. So you feel me? I just think Shador just beat him out just by a little bit, not by a mile or nothing like that. Because I both believe they both gonna have great careers, but I just feel like Shador Sanders just beat him out just by a little bit. You feel me? Just by a little bit. And another thing that I want to talk about too. So the New York Giants, they they had signed Jameis Winston, which I was like, all right, cool, that's cool. They got to sign a veteran quarterback. He probably gonna be he might play, he might start, or he might be a backup, depending on if they go with a quarterback in the draft. You feel me? We don't know yet. You feel me? We seen that Malik Neighbors had voiced his opinion on Twitter saying that he kind of wanted a veteran quarterback. He kind of hinted at Aaron Rodgers to come to play for the Giants. You feel me? But instead, he got Jameis Winston and motherfucker Russell Wilson. So I don't know what the Giants saying. They probably saying we gonna rat it out with them, or are they still gonna try to draft a quarterback? I don't know. You feel me? But Aaron Rodgers is still out there. They said he met with the Steelers. I don't know why the Giants ain't try to go check him out too. He ain't had the best season last year, but he ain't looked at washed to me. You feel me? But the Giants got to do something soon because man, that fan base is getting fed up with the GM. They getting fed up with the owner, the coaches, the team getting fed up. Like they want to get back to winning, man. New York won 2 championships under Eli Manning. Like it ain't like they ain't used to winning now. You feel me? They won 2 championships, big championships too over Tom Brady. So that team really they trying to get back to winning. You feel me? Post Eli era been real tough for them people. You feel me? Been real tough. You feel me? So they trying to get back to them winning ways. So hopefully, I don't know. Me personally, Russell Wilson, I definitely don't think he could do it. Jameis Winston, it's a 50. It's like a coin toss. You never know what Jameis Winston you gonna get. You get a Jameis Winston that can throw for 5 touchdowns, no interception. You get a Jameis Winston that can throw for 6 interceptions, no touchdowns. You feel me? So It's kind of a coin toss with him. It's 50-50. So me personally, I thought they was gonna try to. I thought they was gonna go and get Jackson Dart from Ole Miss, and that was gonna be their draft pick. You feel me? And he was gonna work with James Winston was gonna work with him. Hopefully, he was gonna be ready by the season opener, playing the preseason games. But with them signing two veteran quarterbacks, I don't really see no spot for no rookie to come in at, you feel me, and try to think he gonna start, especially right now. You feel me? So that's all over with. But we gonna all see when the draft day get here, you feel me? It's coming in a few weeks. You feel me? I'm gonna be watching it. I hope y'all gonna be watching it. You feel me? And y'all let me know some of y'all favorite players that y'all hoping to see drafted come draft night. But y'all already know, you feel me? It's another episode of Great Conversation and Guests. Remember to add me on Instagram at DMG Turbo. We just created the podcast page on Instagram too, so y'all can add the podcast page at Great Convo Guests underscore. You feel me? Add us. You feel me? We be dropping reels on there. We gonna talk. We talk about the past games, upcoming games. You feel me? Make sure you add the Instagram. Add me on Facebook at John Morant. You feel me? Y'all already know. As long as y'all keep watching this shit, we gonna keep dropping.